on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new Lego Star Wars Battles episode. I am having so much freaking fun with this game, as you could probably tell just based on the fact that I am now level 5. We've got new planets to explore. We've got new cards to get, including the insanely rare holocron scan that I managed to not just unlock, but boost all the way to the point where we can collect some sick cards. Now, of course, guys, don't forget, if you're enjoying all the videos for Lego Star Wars Battles, smash that thumbs up button. Thank you guys so very much for your support so far. I really do appreciate it. And my question of the day for you today is a pretty simple one, and that is if you could go on ahead and travel to a planet in the Star Wars universe, because of course, if you don't know, last time we left off with only having played on Jakku. Today, we've got Geonosis available to us, we've got Endor available to us, and we even have Hoth available to us as well. And I'm slowly but surely making my way towards Takodana. But if you had to head off to a planet to go on his and visit as, let's say, just a tourist in the Star Wars universe, which one would you select? Now, with all that in mind, we're not going to actually start with the fighting, because I would like to go on ahead and collect some rewards first. So why don't we go on ahead and press collect? I'm so freaking excited for this, guys. I had this unlocked for a little while now, and I've been waiting because I wanted to make sure that I record this, because this is going to be insane. All right, let's start opening this up. 7 cards for the battle droids. That's brilliant. We get ourselves 14 cards for the TIE Bomber. Yeah, our TIE Bomber is going to be nuts. We have the Turbo Laser, 18 units for that. That is insane. Yo, 960 studs. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I wish it was a blue stud instead. That would have been a fun Lego homage. And last but certainly not least, there it is, the Probe Droid. That is a very difficult unit to upgrade, and we do get 2 cards for that. Now, with that all unlocked, we can now go on ahead and hop over to our card pile, hop over to the dark side, of course, and let's get to upgrading, because boy, oh boy, I want to be able to go on ahead and see the new upgraded version of this thing right here. Now, cool thing here is that it looks like we'll be able to do 368 damage to tower damage now, as well as well, actually, is that 220? No, let's double check, because I'm always confused if it's plus that or... okay, so 340. Okay, never mind. So that included the boost. Okay, so our new tower damage will now be 340, which is pretty darn strong. Our splash radius is still 6, but we do get overall increased damage to 227. Not too shabby. Now, let's get our turbo laser upgraded as well. I'm going to go on ahead and see what we got. So we got 1200 health now, which is tremendous. That is a pretty substantial boost. Damage per second increases just a tad bit to 76, and regular damage increases to 57. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's go on ahead. Before we open up our second item, we're actually going to go into battle mode, and let's dive into a brand new planet. Last time we played on Jakku. Today we shall head for... Hold up. I just want to skip it. Okay, there we go. I'll just click it down below. To Endor we go. Okay, so these are some of the available scans on Endor. If we're super duper lucky, like insane luck, we could pull the Boba Fett or Yoda, which would be spectacular. For now, though, we're just going to go full steam ahead to our next adventure. I have been winning. I have been losing as well, guys. So I've collected some L's. I collected some W's. But overall, I definitely have gotten so far more wins than losses. By the way, look how beautiful Endor is. What a beautiful, luscious environment it is. There is no doubt in my mind. So I'm going to send Luke over on this side, along with the flock of porgs, because I do want to take down that enemy unit right there. It looks like he's going to counter with a drop of Vader as well as some stormtroopers, which is fine. I should be able to win that. Oh my goodness, hold up. What the heck happened? Okay, oh, did he airstrike us? Maybe he did airstrike us as well. He probably did, because otherwise I have no idea what the heck he hit me with. That did so much damage. All right, we're gonna call in our flying trooper. Man, that flame trooper is going to work. Okay, luckily, though, I'll be able to melt that tower. So that was just a bunch of waste from him.
Roger.
He's got... Oh, man. Dang it. Man, that really sucks. We're not getting any good cards right now. Like, our card loadout is horrific. And I also can't stand that the battle droids, they split paths, so we got super unlucky there, too. All right, let's send out our Tauntaun, which is a brand new card that I acquired. It'll be able to smash through those defenses pretty easily, so that's wonderful. I'm pretty happy about that. And then I think we'll put down fire tower to defend. Not bad. I'm going to put down Luke again to stop the Tusken Raider. And I'll put down another tower defense over on the right-hand side. Okay, so Luke should be able to push in, which is wonderful. Why did my power not activate? I guess I wasn't clicking or something, according to the game. That made 0 sense. Don't you just love it? Hey, I'm out here tapping. Nothing's happening. All right. We're still tied, though, so right now it's not the worst possible situation. We just need to put a lot of pressure onto the tower right now, and if we can knock that tower down, which I honestly think we can, just with a nice little airstrike as a support. Bada beam, bada boo. Nope, actually, I'm gonna put down Luke, and then we're gonna put down the Porgs. It doesn't even matter, bro. It doesn't even matter. Not the cleanest win, don't get me wrong, but you know what? That was a pretty tough opponent, and I made a pretty major error early on where I mismanaged the resources, and I had placed cards a little bit too late. We were already at maxed out energy, and I haven't placed the cards yet. But what I will say also that I would give a little bit of advice here is that do not rush these fights. Like, if you're struggling with this game, I would suggest slow down. Just take a moment, breathe in, breathe out, and just think to yourself, okay, I know that there are certain strats here. I would go into the card selection pool, right? Like, for example, so here's Luke, right? So I'd press info, and then I'd study what he's strong against, what he works well with, and then what he's weak against. So you can see, because Luke only has a lightsaber and he's a melee-only character, he's obviously incredibly weak against the probe droid, which will be flying high up above and pinging him down with tons and tons of damage. And so because of that, when you see a probe droid in, let's say, the right part of the map, you don't want to put your Luke Skywalker on that side, because if you do, he's going to get completely obliterated. He's just going to be taking damage without being able to respond, unless if you just use your force push, which, to be fair, in most circumstances, unless if the probe droid had already taken some damage, will not knock out the probe droid. So you could literally use a very cheap unit like the probe droid in relative terms compared to Luke, and far less rare than Luke, and you're able to go on ahead and knock him out. So again, study that and then make your decision making as you go along. So if you see, let's say, one of these tougher units, like let's say let's say you're running into a turbo tank, right? So here's the clone turbo tank. This thing gets melted, absolutely melted by any of the overwhelming forces. So for example, if you could drop down some of the oh my goodness, Ewoks, they melt this thing. The Porgs, they melt this thing. So, or sorry, not the Porgs. What am I talking about? The battle droids, they melt this thing. The Ewoks do the same job, but for the bad guys side of things, it would be this unit right here, which is called the AT-AT. Boss, how could I forget? Bruh. That was an embarrassing moment right there from yours truly. But nevertheless, before we carry on with more battles and explore some of the other planets, let's also take a look at this other thing that's currently going on, which is the Inspire event. So what the heck is the Inspire event? Well, it looks like basically you have a game mode where you're supposed to battle against waves of enemies, and as you do, if you succeed, you climb this little ladder. Now, as you can see, your boy is absolutely tremendous at this game, so I've managed to climb the entire ladder without suffering one loss. And so now I'm in the finals. If I succeed in doing this, I will unlock 100 crystals, which would be an absolute game changer. That would be so freaking good for us to have those crystals to utilize and spend on more card upgrades. So we are definitely going to work on getting this unlocked as well. And by the way, I will also showcase the battle pass for this game, which, don't worry, is absolutely free. Well, it's kind of free. Obviously, the game is not free because you have to subscribe to Apple Arcade, but there's no added fee for getting the battle pass. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so here we go. We've got the battle set up. Oh boy. Okay, so they're sending AT-AT on this side, so I'm gonna send this across. I'm gonna charge ahead over here, bring this out as well. The Porgs are gonna melt down that AT-AT. Like, that AT-AT has nothing on our Porg army, which is tremendous. I'm gonna go on ahead and actually put down a fire tower in mid, because I'm gonna melt down those battle droids. Check it. Watch. Look at that. Look at that freaking play. That was beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go right side with the turbo tank, because I do want to knock that tower down. And then I'm gonna go left side, probably with Luke, so that I have dual pressure activated, so that I'm forcing my opponent to be thinking about, okay, what should I be doing? What should I be, or how can I get out of this situation alive and well? I messed up there huge because I did not drop. Oh my goodness, this is not good now. This went from being very good for us to very, very not good, because, oh my gosh. Okay, let's try to get back in the game here. Okay, I'm going to use my aerial unit to destroy that tower. I'm going to set up another tower because we definitely need to. He's going to airstrike the back, which is interesting. I don't know why he would do that. That's a kind of a silly rookie mistake, but okay. I'm going to go on ahead and charge him with the Tauntaun on the left-hand side. I think I can knock it out. That tower's going down, I think, at this point. Okay. Now... oh, boy. Okay, we're going to go this way. And then I hope that I can get my airstrike before... Ooh, the airstrike coming in hot! Let's go. That was tremendous. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Now, there's no more building allowed. Since he spawned Vader, I'm going to spawn in an aerial unit. I'm also going to put Luke on the opposite side along with some... Ewoks. So watch this right now. You see how Vader can't do anything to our enemy or to our friendly unit? We can just go on ahead and melt him down. Like, this is why I'm saying that you gotta be aware of how the units work if you want to go on ahead and succeed at this game. So definitely study the units, study the cards, so that you have an actual strategy and a counter strategy available to you as you play. I didn't get a chance to even emote at that guy, but on the bright side, I have now successfully completed the Inspire event, so I get 100 crystals for that. That's brilliant. We're going to add that to our pile of loot, which is tremendous. Very, very happy about that. And by the way, it looks like there will be a similar event happening, but for studs, where there will be a 1,000 stud bundle rewarded to us. But in this time, it looks like we're going to be... oh, never mind. We can use light or dark. I thought maybe we were restricted to just... the light side of the Force. Okay, so that's brilliant. Let's check the shop real quick. So here's what we have. We can get the Endor bundle, or I could go on ahead and actually get an upgrade for a clone turbo tank. I really need to pick and choose here, because the upgrade to the clone turbo tank would be kind of busted. I mean, it's a bundle of 40 cards. I also am not a huge fan of this card. I have unlocked it. It's not bad. It basically permits you to drop 4 Ewoks or 3 Ewoks. Sorry, I think, which one is it? An Ewok Glider carrying 3. Yeah, so 3 melee Ewoks will drop down. So here's the issue with this. They're melee characters. So to me, you have to be like this. Maybe if I put together a deck that was incredibly aggressive, that was just really like drop after drop after drop, like a very pressure heavy deck could maybe utilize these cards. But right now, I just don't know if it's warranted to upgrade this, especially because we would only get 2 of them. To be fair, it would be enough to get an upgrade. I am super tempted to get the seismic charge because it's Boba Fett. I mean, everybody loves Boba Fett, so that would be sick. But I think the smart thing to do here is actually to go on ahead and get our 40 bundles or 40 card bundle of the clone turbo tank. So I'm going to grab that, add that to the pile. We're going to jump over here for just one moment, and we're going to go on ahead and pay an additional 400 studs to upgrade this thing even further. Dude, this thing is literally a tank. I know, but like legit, it looks super duper uber stacked now. 1,365 HP, That is very, very, very powerful. We can go on ahead and make that even more powerful with a further upgrade to now bring that up to 1,500 points, which is tremendous. So our clone turbo tank is going to be absolutely shredding foes, which is fantastic. Now, by the way, I did go on ahead and unlock, as I mentioned before, this card right here, which is the Ewoks Glider. But I also did unlock this. And this is a very interesting card where I think if they ever introduce some sort of an environment where there is a wider distance, or not a wider, like I guess just a lengthier distance between you and your opponent instead of just like 3 points, this would actually be really interesting to utilize because it basically spawns Ewoks at a pretty continuous pace. The problem with it is that it just takes so freaking long. 6 seconds in this game is like an eternity. And I'm thinking like maybe if I upgraded further, I could get that number to drop down. If we can get to the point of where it's around like 4 seconds spawn time, this could be a really great card. But right now, it's not all that great. So for now, it's staying in the non-played pile. Now, before we get, I guess, you know what? Let's just dive in. Let's do some more gameplay. So we've been to Endor, but let's go again just because I feel like we didn't get a chance to play from both perspectives. And plus, it is a really beautiful map design. I really love all the worlds so far that I've gotten to travel to here because they are all so unique. Like, look at how vibrant that looks. That's a beautiful color palette. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to be in a bit of trouble here if he has a tank unit. So let's hope he does not. Oh man, what do I do here? Because what I could do... let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to get close to trading 1 for 1.
Roger.
I think I'll get close to 1 to 1. Okay, so he's got a bit of an advantage right now because he has the Ewoks and he has a tower. Fortunately enough, my characters are pushed up further. So now we're going to put a little bit of pressure on him by placing this down.
Yes, sir.
That was a huge misplay on my part. I should not have played the Flame Trooper there. That was a big, big misplay. I'm definitely... Oh, man, that was not good. Not good at all. Okay. Clear that. Another huge misplay. I should have saved it for the porgs. Bro, this is why I said you have to go on ahead and be... Wow. Yeah, we're done. We're done for here. There's just too much pressure now. He's got 2 towers down. I don't think we could make a comeback here. If we can, it would be pretty much a miracle, honestly. Because...
Roger.
This will require an insane... Wow, yeah, he literally needs 1 more airstrike and he gets the KO. Yeah, I made a huge misplay on how I fought the Luke there. I should not have airstruck him there because I airstruck way too early and I burnt 4 energy on that. So that was a big misplay. So not only did we lose, but we got our base destroyed. So this is like the worst kind of way of losing. So that definitely sucked. That hurts. Now, keep in mind, he was trophy rank 500, which means he probably had some pretty ridiculous cards himself. Now, I do want to go on ahead and bring this up right here before we open up some cards and get ourselves some hopefully much needed boosts. As you can see, this right here is the season pass, and it will be going on for around another 4 weeks from when I'm recording this. So, of course, if you're watching this many years from now or months from now, the season pass is no longer going to look like this. But it looks like there's a set of missions, as you can see, that currently I've completed all of the ones that are available. But as you complete the missions, you get rewards. It's either going to be scanners, it's going to be cards, it's going to be crystals. It's going to be really a combination of all the different currencies and loot that you can aggregate over the course of you playing the game. So some of the stuff that we get to look forward to here is at level 10, we have a 5-card pork boost, which would be very, very nice to unlock. We have a silver canister or scanner at level 11, so that'll be nice. Now that right there at level 12 is an awesome unlock because that is a bundle of 10 copies of the flame tower, so I'm very much looking forward to that. 750 studs will be gifted to us if we reach level 14, and if you're wondering about what is the max level, it is 34. So some of these levels haven't even been unlocked yet because you need to go on ahead. Or sorry, no, never mind. I think those are the holocrons, I believe. So at level 26, I want to say. Yeah, that's the first time that you get one of those, which is crazy. I don't even know what the reward is at level 27, but that looks really freaking cool. And I cannot wait to unlock that. Don't worry, subscribe, turn on your notifications. We'll get there and I'll showcase all of that as we keep on going. For now though, let's open up another scanner here. Let's see what we can get. 600 studs to get started. That's a very wonderful start. Ooh, okay, cool. We got the Imperial Dropship. That's an epic level card, so that's nice. We got ourselves a couple more Stormtroopers. Actually, a bundle of 8. That's not bad. The middle... Finally! Oh my goodness! I've been wanting to try this card out so badly. Finally, we got IG-88. My gosh. I've gone up against IG. He is so freaking awesome. I am looking forward to adding this card immediately to the pile right now. So hold up. We cannot get into a match right away because your boy has got to make a bit of an adjustment to the deck here. Okay, so first and foremost, what we're going to do is we're going to go on ahead and upgrade our troopers. Bada beam, bada boom. The trooper is getting a little bit more powerful. This is probably one of the cards that I feel like is the most like vanilla, and I'm kind of considering removing it, but let's take a look at first the cost of IG. So the problem with IG-88 is that it's a 4 cost drop, which makes me think that I can't really get rid of the Stormtroopers, because if I do, I feel like that will affect our flow of placing cards down. I would like to keep our average cost at 3.5 if possible. I know that if I remove, like if I replace that drives our average cost up to 3.6. So I don't know how good of a decision that would be. The issue is, I don't know if I could get rid of my Flame Trooper either. I mean, I guess if I have the Flame Tower, do I need the Flame Trooper as well? That's the question. I don't know. Maybe I don't. You know, maybe I don't need... You know what? Let's try it that way. So here's what we'll do. We're going to make a swap there. Upgrade IG. IG-88 going beast mode. Look at that little guy. Bam! He's ready to go do some work for us. Doing a little dance. We're going to upgrade once more. Booyah. Look at that. 100 health now. Nice. Very, very nice. Cool. He still can get hit with one airstrike and die, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're upgrading. Okay, so let's get to battling, shall we? So this time, I shall take you all over to Geonosis. Since we have battled on Endor for a couple of matches now, why don't we head to another new planet? This is Geonosis. Ooh, nice. We got also the dark side, which means hopefully we'll get a chance to try out IG-88. Look at that! Look at that arena! I love that. This is one of my personal favorites. Okay. So, let's think here. I think I'm going to go Vader. Yes. Okay, so Vader on this side. Airstrike on that. That did 0 damage, huh? I thought that was going to hit him, but clearly I thought wrong. Okay. Okay, not bad. Put down the fire tower up ahead. Create pressure. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down. Horde versus battle droids. Let's see who wins. We're going to put down our AT-AT. Where is IG? Oh, there's IG. Okay, IG's definitely getting summoned. I don't even care. I don't even care about, like, if it's a good idea. I just want to see IG popping off. Look at this. So he's got a laser blaster. He can fire from a... Look at this distance. Look at this. My guy's in a different lobby, dude. Look at that. Look how far. That guy has to take another 1,000 steps before he can even do a thing. I'm going to drop this. I don't know if I can get the tower up before... Yes! Dude, IG is absolutely clutch. What a tremendous, tremendous character. Seriously. So freaking good. Okay, Vader, you got to do some big damage here for us. Okay, so they're gonna keep pushing that side, which is perfectly fine by me. I'm not too worried about that. We're gonna go 1.
Roger, roger.
I'm gonna call in the battle droids to get rid of the Tauntaun. IG on the back line. Okay, dropping down some troopers in the back there.
Roger, roger.
This is gonna be sudden death, isn't it? We're 1. No!
Roger, roger.
Okay, play defense for now. How? Yes! Let's freaking go! Oh my goodness, what a match. What a freaking match, guys. I legit thought we lost that, but I was so confused. I was like, how did, when I dropped my stormtroopers over on their side, I was like, hold up. How did they do no damage? But then I realized that he had spawned in the aerial flying guy. Oh my goodness, what a match. What a freaking match. Seriously. We definitely earned that though. So we get ourselves a nice boost of crystals, studs, and of course medals. Those medals then apply towards our boost to go on ahead and unlock a bronze scan. We get 4 copies of the Y-Wing, which as you can see, the aerial attacks are such useful abilities. You do need to be smart about knowing how fast enemy units move and knowing when to use it. Because as you saw the round before this, when we lost, you saw that I had mistimed it, misplayed it, and therefore I just wasted 4 energy bars for very little damage. Like if you're doing a trade-off where you use the aerial strike, but you only, let's say, knock down like 2 porgs or something like that, or like 2 basic units, like even if it's, let's say, 2 stormtroopers, it's really not worth it. Like you need to make sure to think about when you play cards, you need to think about them almost mathematically in terms of like, okay, so if I'm playing a 4 cost, I want to get something that is worth at least 4. It's similar to something like you would do in chess where you're thinking ahead, okay, when I play porgs versus the turbo tank, it's a good trade-off because it's 3 cost versus 4 cost, which means that I'm actually making it out in the end with 1 extra point wasted on for my opponent. The more you do that, the more it adds up and the more likely you are to win. Okay, let's open up the middle here. We got the turbo laser and another turbo tank. Nice, cool, not bad. Now in the center here, I think, yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're guaranteed to get 7 common copies of a card, 4 common copies of a card, and then we're going to get a 240 bundle of studs. We're also, if we boost with medals, we will go on ahead and unlock that epic reward as well, which is something that we're always aiming for. Now, with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the second part of the walkthrough. On the next one, we're going to go on ahead and make our way to the 4th planet that we can visit, which is an absolutely beautiful looking arena, and that will be Hoth. Of course, guys, don't forget, let me know down in the comment section below, which of the planets would you go travel to if you had the chance to do so. In addition to that, guys, smash that thumbs up button. Let's keep those likes going. Hopefully we can hit 1,000 likes. Trust me, I know oftentimes people ask, like, oh, does it make it? It does. Trust me, guys, if you like content, like even if it's not my videos, any other videos that you really like, make sure to leave a like. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and of course, if you're in the position to help and support the channel beyond that, you can also become a member and or grab some merch to represent that Blitz army. Look at that. Look at that Blitz bot looking like an absolute beast. Thank you for those of you that have been supporting the channel. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, everybody.